search engines like Google and Yahoo and shopping sites and social networks, practically everywhere it seems like, have the equivalent of an AutoComplete combo box. And basically you simply start to type in what you're looking for. For instance, just type in a D and suddenly a list of everything that starts with D appear. And if you type in an A, the list gets shorter and so on. And finally you can go down in the list box and select what you want. And in order to implement this, of course, you'll need a list of the data that's to be filled in. And in this case, my list is just a text box. It's more or less in random order, just the order I put things in. And the name of this text file is movies.txt. And then you need to find the AutoComplete combo box control. And basically this consists of three properties: the AutoComplete mode, the AutoComplete source, and the AutoComplete custom source. And in our case, since we're using a custom source. And the AutoComplete mode needs to be set to AutoComplete mode.suggest. The AutoComplete source needs to be set to AutoComplete source.custom source. And then you need to define a collection of type AutoComplete string collection. And you need to set the AutoComplete custom source to this AutoComplete string collection object that you've created. And in order to fill in this object, you need to go through in a loop and look at each line and use the add method of the AutoComplete string collection object. So if we look at the actual source code, we're essentially just defining a stream reader called SR and then have a string called current line. And the two properties I was talking about, the AutoComplete mode, we set to AutoComplete mode.suggest, and the AutoComplete source we set to AutoComplete source.custom source, which says we're going to bring in our own list of strings. And then we need to instantiate a collection called AutoComplete string collection, which here I call ACSC for AutoComplete string collection, and instantiate it in the usual way with a new and AutoComplete string collection. And then we open our movies.txt file and set that into the SR stream reader and read the first line into current line from the stream reader with a read line. And then we do a while loop that keeps reading in lines until it reaches the end of the file. And we use our AutoComplete string collection object with the add method to add each string to this AutoComplete string collection. And once we've gone through the while loop and gone through the entire file, we close the stream reader, and then we set the AutoComplete custom source to this AutoComplete string collection that we've now both defined and completely populated. So any letter we type in, like T, we'll get all the T's that are defined in this collection. And the more letters we type in, the more it'll narrow it down. So that once we have it, I just used a down arrow to select it, and we're in business. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and learned a lot, and I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe.